Federal and state officials visited the Franklin County Community Development Corporation as part of a regional tour of local farms and food-producing facilities. The tour will help representatives get information about how the Pioneer Valley produces and markets food to bring back to Washington, D.C. in support of the new Farm Bill. Jim McGovern also mentioned the unique qualities of food production in the Pioneer Valley.
I think everybody in this country, ought to have access and the right to nutritious food year-round, and that's what we're trying to accomplish here. And here in the Pioneer Valley, I think this area is so much ahead of the rest of the country. What we want to do is learn from what's going on, support some really innovative efforts like the one going on at this processing center, and kind of spread it all throughout Massachusetts and all throughout the country. All this stuff that we're trying to fight for, and some of it that we have been able to achieve, I think will help provide people access, young and old alike, to more nutritious food, more locally grown food. The problem we have in Washington is we're in a battle right now. You've got some people who think, the government should play no role in helping anybody, and that there shouldn't, the government should get off this nutrition kick that it's on right now, where we want more nutritious meals for our kids and for everybody. And basically the attitude is people should be able to eat whatever they want. Well, I agree, people can eat whatever they want, but we ought to do a better job of helping our local businesses here, our local farms. We ought to do a better job of promoting nutrition. If for no other reason, it's in our national interest. Food is medicine. You want to combat obesity, it's through better diets. You want to combat high blood pressure or heart disease, it's through a better diet. You need to support the efforts that are working here locally. And one of the best ways to kind of enhance that message is for people here to continue to support, the food co-ops, local farmers, to support, those people who are trying to, basically create a more self-sustaining community. Success breeds success. And I think there are a lot of people in Washington who say, okay, yeah, more locally grown, better nutrition, all that kind of stuff. That's all fine and nice, but is it cost effective? Can you have a successful business based on that? And I think here in the Pioneer Valley, I think people are showing that you can. And so the more we have success stories here, I think the more you're going to see people want to replicate it all throughout the country.
Edward Avalos, USDA Undersecretary of Marketing and Regulatory Programs, considers local farming and processing a high priority.
The administration, we're serious about working with small producers, working with mid-sized producers, looking for ways to create economic activity in our rural communities. We know how important it is to keep the farmer on the farm, the dairyman on the dairy, because it's not just that business. That business impacts on the whole community. Everything is interlinked, and we understand that very well. And that's why with the resources from the Farm Bill, other resources of the USDA, we're going to continue to move forward to help our rural communities.
In the next few months, the state will conduct forums to inform farmers and processing businesses how they can tap into federal funding.
We're very pleased to be working with the USDA on many of the new programs that have come out through the Farm Bill. And our role, and I believe our responsibility as the State Department of Agriculture, is to educate the farmers on the opportunities there are through federal grant programs, and also that through these grant programs they can become more innovative and look at new opportunities for expanding their business, diversifying their business. And so as the Department of Agriculture, we are committed to making sure that the funds that are available to the state of Massachusetts, to get them into the farmers' hands so that they can learn of new opportunities to diversify and to continue to expand the opportunity of growing all the wonderful things that they have been. But with over 7,000 farms in Massachusetts, that there are great opportunities to expand marketing venues to get more products into the schools and into our other venues, into the retail. So that's what we're committed to make sure that the money that's available to the state, that we're getting it out to the farmers for new opportunities.
You can find out more in the meantime about federal and state programs programs that benefit farmers by contacting the Mass Division of Agricultural Marketing by going online to mass.gov/AGR or calling 617-626-1750. And keep checking back to gctv.org for these stories and more ongoing community coverage.